Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide.
Hi everyone, welcome to a new podcast. This week we have a very special guest and we are excited to have you here. Welcome back to a new episode with Voice. Hope you guys like last week's written podcast. And yeah, let's welcome our special guest. Hi everyone, welcome to a new week of Strongpod. This week we have a very special guest. They are a Jambassador. They are an awesome classic, mostly classic, YouTuber, Instagrammer, and they are a good friend of mine. We have Creative.
Hi, yes, thank you Strong for inviting me to this podcast. My name is Creative, and hello to everyone. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm really excited to answer some questions.
So Creative, when did you start playing Animal Jam? Did you start with Classic or Play Wild? And what has been your goal since you started AJ and content creation?
Okay, so I started playing Animal Jam back in 2012, which was about 13 years ago. And back then, I mostly just played AJ Classic since that was the only game available at the time. I know Play Wild, I think, released in 2015. So 3 years after I started playing Animal Jam Classic, I did play a little bit of Play Wild, but I was more focused on Animal Jam Classic mostly. But to this day, I still like to go on Play Wild, but as you guys probably know, I'm more of a classic player. And my goal since starting Animal Jam with my content creation, I honestly just wanted to make videos and stream for everybody to see. I wanted to create obviously like creative, unique videos and just fun videos to look back on. And honestly, when it comes to streaming, I just wanted to interact more with everybody on the chat and just create a good community, which looking back on now, I think it's been great. It's been growing, and I appreciate everybody who has been a part of that community. So yeah.
So before you got your role as a Jambassador, what were some ideas or things you were thinking before you got accepted? Because I know a lot of us have things or ideas that we think Jambassadors do, or you know, the how you get accepted, like, oh, I have to be this way to get accepted. So what were some things you were thinking before you got accepted to the role? And did you expect to be picked as a Jambassador? Were you thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in there? Or I'm like, oh, we'll see, but you got picked. So I want to take us into that.
Okay, so some of my thoughts before getting picked as a Jambassador, this was back in 2020 since I applied, I think, in September or October of 2020. My thoughts going into this was, honestly, I had no clue that I was going to be picked. I thought the requirements, since the requirements back in the day were like 10,000 subscribers, but when applications opened in 2020 it was 2,000. So maybe part of me was like, maybe since I had the old requirements of 10,000 subscribers, maybe I had like a slightly better chance of getting picked to be an Jambassador. But honestly, I thought it was just going to be fun, see what happened, since it took at least like 6 or 7 months to figure out who it was going to be. So it was a lot of, waiting to see. And yeah, honestly, I didn't think I was going to get picked. Even if I didn't get picked, I was still going to be doing what I'm doing to this day, creating videos, streaming, playing Animal Jam. Like, being a Jambassador would have not affected me anyway if I didn't become one. And some of my thoughts about Jambassadors at the time, I honestly thought that going to VidCon was one of the things you did. Obviously, they don't do that anymore. But, like, my thoughts were like, oh, that's just a thing, they did. Or just, like, honestly, I kind of just have the same thoughts now. Like, streaming, doing, like, like, giveaway videos, and just, interacting with a lot of people. I have many thoughts because looking as a Jambassador now and what I thought before, I think it's pretty much the same. Like, I didn't think it was anything out of the ordinary. Like, we're just still regular people that play Animal Jam. We just represent the community and try to help as many people as we can and make you guys, fun videos and have all that, kind of fun stuff. But yeah, honestly, I was just really excited to applying to become a gym ambassador. And honestly, I think I mentioned I didn't think I was gonna get accepted, but I did, and I was really happy that I got picked. And I think I made a video on this a few years ago. I specifically remember it was 2021, it was April. I was in my PE class, and we were about to run the mile. I was immediately checking my phone, because I think it was about either the second to last day for gym ambassadors being picked. So I was getting overwhelmed. I was like checking my phone nonstop. And right before I had to run the mile, I got an email for being a gym ambassador, and I was like, oh my god, like, I honestly, it was crazy. And then my teacher told us we had to run a mile. That was like the fastest mile I ever ran in my life. Like, it was crazy because I wanted to get back to my phone. But it's honestly like the best day of my life, because I honestly didn't think I would, and it's been a dream that I actually was able to become a gym ambassador.
What are some tips you'd give to YouTubers who want to grow and gain a lot of subscribers and, you know, views and content like that, engage content like yourself? What are maybe some tips to get more views, or maybe, you know, when they search Animal Jam, whatever, their video shows up, you know, instead of maybe someone else's? You know, what are those things that little things that you do that maybe makes your content stand out from the others? And yeah, just take us into some tips or advice you'd give to those who want to grow like you.
Okay, so I always give a lot of tips to everybody. A lot of people always ask me this question. So basically, if you want to be a live streamer, YouTuber for Animal Jam, and you want to grow and, you know, get subscribers, my number one rule, and I stand by this always, I tell you guys this, is always be yourself. Because since starting YouTube for the past 7 years, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here, 7 years, I've seen people come and go, different people, different streamers making videos, and I've seen what works and what not works. And let me tell you, being yourself is definitely number one. And also having a love for this game, because if you do not like this game, it can tell in your videos when you're streaming. You sound bored, you seem to not care. It does. And also, a lot of people want to go into this thinking that they want to get rare. Please do not have that in mind. When I started streaming, I had no care at all for getting rares. When I started streaming, I didn't do giveaways because I just wanted to try it out, you know, see what works. But you don't go into this thinking that, because it's not going to go well for you. You honestly probably give away more of your stuff than actually getting rares, if that makes sense. I can say I probably have gotten rare from streaming in general, even if before becoming gym ambassador in general, but that's not why you should go into it. I like getting rares, not to get rarer, but to give away to you guys and everybody who wants to have a chance to win a giveaway. So go into it as more of like trying to help other people and trying to, you know, accomplish other goals. Because when I started, I completed all my goals. 2018, I was done. I got all my, what do we call it, dream items, dream pets, you know, all that kind of stuff. I was pretty much done. I reached what I needed to do in Animal Jam. So from there, I wanted to take another step to the next level. Like, what am I going to do now? Am I going to quit? You know, so I started streaming. And you want to engage with your chat. I've seen a lot of streamers where they don't engage with, please engage with your chat. I always do, because I love talking to all of y'all and I love it. And for videos, I have a lot of weird videos, you guys probably know, but basically any weird idea came to mind when I was sleeping, middle of the day, eating, I did. So I did a lot of weird music videos, a lot of funny videos with other people. Honestly, just a lot of random stuff that people did not expect me to do. Like, I would do, like, funny videos, like, going into the pill room. Going to the pill room was definitely my thing that I loved doing. A lot of people knew me for that, for going to the pill room. I probably have at least, 8 videos of that. Not doing the same, oh, I'm gonna trade for a headdress, or here is me, what's going on, or, I don't know, just, kind of, drama type stuff, probably I wouldn't say. You should do stuff, different types of videos that you enjoy, because when it comes to video ideas, it's hard to say to people. It honestly is just, what comes to mind. I've done a lot of face cam videos. I'm not saying you have to show your face, but I like to show you guys, vlogs I do when I go on vacation, or just random videos of me dancing. You guys seem to enjoy that, so I like to do that. Or just, making weird characters. Like Gary the Apple is like a signature on this channel. He's just a fun little dude, and honestly, I don't really know what way to get more views. I think it's kind of sad to say this, but definitely doing giveaways for sure. Which I know when I started, I didn't, even though I didn't get many views though. But I think you just have to slowly grow at it. If you don't have a lot of stuff to give away, try like clothing betas or maybe some Wild Weekend stuff. Or you could do like fashion shows for small prizes, adventure runs with people, that kind of thing, if you're not really into giving items away. Those are just those like little things. And I don't want to say giveaway focus, but I'm really going to be honest with you guys. When I do streams, I mostly just give away wristbands. It's fine. But when I give away solids or headdresses on stream, there tend to be more viewers, for sure, obviously. But I'm not saying you need to do that, though. I don't want to put that out there that you guys need to do that. That's just what happens. I don't do it often because, I got to save for other giveaways. But I say just be consistent. Consistency is the key. Like, don't stop. There's going to be a lot of hard times. From doing 7 years of YouTube, there were times where I just wanted to quit. There are bots, you get sub-botted and then you lose like 50 subs and you feel so unmotivated, and you just have to keep going no matter what. And I think when it comes to YouTube is like the only thing that Okay, I got cut off there a little bit since I reached the 5-minute mark. But as I was saying, you just have to keep going no matter what. Since I've seen people leave and come back. Obviously, you have to have a life still, Basically, because someone recently asked me how I manage YouTube in school. And I always say I try to stream just 2 times a week for an hour. You don't need to stream for like 5 hours or 6 hours, Just like do little bits, do like more frequent streams and for like less time than just like really long streams, because more people will like know you or come to your stream and be like, I saw you streaming a few days ago, and you're like, yeah. So I try to do like an hour minimum. If I have more time during the week, I will stream more, but obviously during the summer I'm like streaming basically like every day. But during the school year, I do just stream a few times during the week if I can. But yeah, those are just some of the tips I have.
Now that you've been a gym ambassador for a while now, so once you got the role, you've been doing it for many years now, what are some things as a gym ambassador that people may not know you do in maybe behind the scenes or stuff like that? Because I know some people like to see, the front picture of it, the glam, maybe, you guys get gifts, you guys host parties, you guys get shout outs, all the good stuff. But maybe the other thing you guys do behind the scenes that maybe jammers don't know. And I would like the community to know that.
So when it comes to being a gym ambassador for this game, it's not really a job since we're not getting paid. It's just something that we take time out of our day to do. And I know some gym ambassadors have quit because of like live stuff, and that's totally fine. But people think it's a lot of work, and when I tell people, I'm like, no, I don't know what people think of it, because transitioning from being just like a regular YouTube streamer to being an ambassador who streams and makes videos is not really that much of a difference. I think the only difference is getting, my plushie in the game, which is awesome, a cool sticker, lots of like giveaway items to give away to you guys, which is very helpful because sometimes I struggle with getting items to give away to you guys, so that's definitely a plus. So AJHQ, if you're listening to this, thank you for helping me out. I try not to ask AJHQ much for items. I know that they told us if we need anything, we can ask them. The worst they can say is no. I always hate asking people for things in general, but every now and then I get a little low on items, and I'm just like, hey, HQ, can I have like a few long collars for some giveaways? And, they're like, yeah. So basically, it's just those kind of things, but it's nothing drastic. It's not time consuming. It's the same amount of time I do for YouTube and streaming. I know they have meetings that, I don't really go to those since also I don't because I'm busy. I know there's like meetings on like discussions on certain things in the game. I think I went to one meeting. I don't know. It's kind of blurry. Most of the stuff they do is like play wild, which I definitely do want to get more involved in at some point. But since I'm not in it, I don't really attend meetings for those, or what they talk about. So I'm kind of out of the loop. But every now and then I try to see what's going on, They obviously let us know the updates beforehand, which is cool. I'm like, oh my god, guys, like, obviously I'm not going to tell everybody what it is, but I'm like, yo, this is pretty cool. And I'm like, okay. So that's really exciting to see what's to come. Anything new. I know there's like, we can also give our ideas for like items, like we want like new items in the game. Well, for Play Wild. Most of this is basically for Play Wild. But yeah, new items. I would love to come up with a new item, but I'm not an artist. But I know other gym ambassadors have like drawn items that they'd want in the Play Wild game. And there's just like a lot of cool ways, to get more involved in the game, which is really great for being gym ambassador. So maybe one day I'll definitely would like to try that. But yeah, for shout outs, I'm not really sure about that. I mean, I guess there's like the gym ambassador events once a month, which I guess, HHQ like promotes on their Instagram and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think it's like too crazy or anything. I'm trying to think like what else. There's a lot of just fun things, we do. I know we did like some pack runs during some meetings, which are fun. Everybody on the team is great. I love talking to other gym masters too. I know I can be busy sometimes, so I'm not always like there, but it's great. Choosing times for gym master events is great too. Some of you guys always ask like how times are set, and it's basically the most gym ambassadors vote for a specific day, and that day is, when the event will happen. So basically that's how that works. But pretty much we're just, creating our unique own styles for different platforms, and we're just doing our own thing basically. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for being a gym ambassador. Oh my god, I totally forgot to mention. Obviously getting your own art in the game. So if you go to AJ Archive's website, all the gym ambassadors have their art there, which I think is really cool. I love that. Like, I don't think I would ever, be on a website, quote unquote, not like in real life, but like even just for a game, I think it's great too. And I'd probably say just having a lot of people know who you are, I guess. And it's just great to talk to a lot of people. And yeah. Oh, I think when I became a gym ambassador, we got sent like a little care package. I still have like a Wildworks COVID like mask. It was way too big for me, but it was really cute though. And I have like a little Wildworks figurine. It's like a USB port. I made a whole video on this if you guys want to see it, but it's so cute. I got like a drawstring bag. I got a little piece of paper that says, I think, Creativity, and it had a quote from my Instagram when I became a gym ambassador. So they wrote out my whole text from my Instagram that I quoted about being a gym ambassador. And I kind of like framed it in a way because I thought it was really cool. And yeah, I have it hung on my wall. I probably should show you guys at some point again. But I always have it on my wall and I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm a gym ambassador. So it's great.
I know you make content for both, but I know you mostly are a classic jammer for AJ, content as well. What are some things you would want in the future for AJ Classic, and things you would like to help to do in the classic community? Like maybe start like more a thing, like, maybe for trading or, gift wise, giving gifts more, maybe helping the community be more fun, be more active, because I know the Play Wild community is different from the classic. So just take us into what maybe you think should be maybe changed or added, or what would you like to do yourself to make the community more better, fun in that way?
I think that for AJ Classic, there's obviously a billion ideas or items or like things we want to be added to game. I get recommendations for like, can you tell AGHQ, can this be added, this be added, this be added? There's so much to be added, obviously. I can't remember everything, but I just say like some of the things from Play Wild I think would be great for AJ Classic as well. Like I think like the weather, how there's like rain and sunshine, or I haven't gone and played Wild in a hot second, but I know sometimes I go on and it's just raining, so I think that would be cool. And just a lot of new animals, you know, we love the new Highland cows, those pets. We love those. That was great. We love that. When I first saw that, I thought it was for Play Wild, but it was for AG Classic, and I was so stoked. I was like, this is awesome. So, new pets, new animals. We've been getting a lot of cool new dens. Well, not like new dens, but like the trendy den. That was a really beautiful den. I love that den. It was great. Any new dens? I know we had like a sandcastle den. That was a really cool den. It's really big. I think we're doing good for those. I know for Play Wild, I know a lot of people are saying, I think it would be great, even though I don't play Wild, but I think it would be great to get those buddies up, since I know a lot of people want to buddy me on Play Wild, and, you know, it's only 150, so I feel like that would really be great, so a lot more people could, you know, buddy me, and we can do more stuff on there. And I don't know if Play Wild has adventures, but if they don't, I feel like adventures would be cool, because I loved adventures on AG Classic. I love those. I feel like for trading or gifting, I feel like those are pretty much set. Gifting pets, that'd be great, instead of having to trade pets. You know, if one wanted to gift a pet, it'd be cool. Because I know some of you guys have gifted me pets before and you have to trade me. So I think gifting pets would be cool. And I don't know what I would like to do. Honestly, I don't think I can do much, per se. There's just things like I would want to happen in the game in general. But I think just the community, it goes up and down, you know. There's less people during the school year, more in the summer. But I think we're just, like, a good community. There's a lot of nice people in the game, but sometimes it can get really trading, like, rare, like, the rarity system can be kind of a lot for people, if that makes sense. That, like, they're just focused on getting rare, which is great, you know, if that's what you want to do. But I think just adding either, like, more, like, games. I know there's something on Play Wild with, like, blocks or something. I forget the name, if you know what I'm talking about. Something with that, or anything from Play Wild, like, those types of cool stuff. Or, like, those, like crystals where you can change colors of items or something. Or pet tokens in the game. When it comes to these names, they're just, oh my god. But if you guys know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But I think some of those things would be added. Definitely, like, a neon color palette, because when it comes to the contest items, you have to, like, glitch the color to, like, get it. I don't know how to do the glitch. I know you guys have, like, told me a million times, so I'm too lazy. But, like, a new color palette, or, like, you could choose your own color. That would be great. Like, that would definitely save time, for sure. So, those are just a few things I think that would be great to add to AG Classic. But I think, for now, we're good. I know, like, there's definitely a lot of stuff to be added, but AJ Classic, AJHQ can only do so much to add. Obviously, we don't want to overwhelm them or anything, so we'll see for the future. I'll still be here in, like, 20, 30 years, since hopefully this game is still here, so we'll see. We'll see what will come to AJ Classic. But yeah, thank you so much, Strong. I appreciate you for having me here. I love just answering questions, even though sometimes answering questions, it can be a little difficult because I don't have the words to say. I know what I want to say, but I don't have the words to say. And I feel like for some of these questions, I don't know if I answered them too well. I did my best I could from what I'm trying to remember. But this was really fun. And thanks so much again for having me. And to everybody who's watching, I hope you have a spicy day. And yeah, bye everyone! Also, this is really random, but I just wanted to add that for my college admissions essay, I did write about being a YouTube creator and how that, like, affected me as a person. And I just want to say that I did get into every college that I applied to. So maybe that is also just, like, a plus in general. And I remember one of the college admissions people who were, like, saw my essay, they were like, I hope you keep continuing and pursuing your YouTube channel and keep growing. And that was really sweet. So I guess Animal Jam has helped me get into college. So I guess that is, like, a big plus for sure, since I had no clue what to write in my essay. And then I was like, Animal Jam, YouTube, like, that has been a big impact on my life. So yeah. Oh my god, I keep forgetting things to say. Like, you guys are the reason I am here for what I'm doing. I love this game with all my heart, so much passion I've put into, and I think that anybody can do it if they really wanted to. And for these past 7 years, they have been awesome. I feel like being a YouTuber and doing YouTube has definitely changed me as a person. I've learned so many things, like friendships, learning how to like deal with things under pressure, trying to navigate things, trying to fix problems, just a lot of building. And sometimes in my real life something happens and I think back to Animal Jam and I'm like, yep, I remember when that happened in Animal Jam. But kind of applying stuff from Animal Jam to real life, if that makes sense. But I appreciate everybody who has stuck with me, and I love all you guys, and seeing the same people come to my streams every single day just makes me really happy. And I've known some of these people for like 7 years, like 5 years. It's crazy the amount of people that have just keep coming back to my stream. So we just vibe, we have a good time, and I just love all you guys for just always coming back to me. So thank you guys. You're the reason I am here, and I would not have it any other way. Thank you.
No, thank you, and thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. It's our longest one. Yeah, and wish you guys luck, whoever's back to school. I am. And have a wonderful day. See you guys next week. Bye.